Vishy, first of all, congratulations on your victory in this mini match. The first classical game, there was a feeling like you were pressing your opponent. How did you feel about it?
I felt it's possible I'm pressing my opponent, but I also felt it's possible that I'm not. The problem is we've exchanged quite a lot of material to get the space advantage, and then I don't know what you can do with the space advantage. It's just one. See, if you have a lot of pieces, then it's harder for black. And at some point, I felt that it could turn as well, because if I lose the c5 pawn, I mean, he plays c6, queen c7, rook a5. Somewhere about there, I wasn't sure about my decisions. Even hedge g4, I was not sure of. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's a mistake, but I simply didn't know what I was doing. The Armageddon obviously went extremely well. It's a very complicated line. I was ready for a big struggle. It's obviously nice when you have the extra 3 minutes, but bishop d7 was a very nice gift. And I spotted f3, queen takes e5, so queen d1, and he had to resign.
Yeah, I was actually not sure who is attacking at this moment. Like it seemed like he was trying to create something on the king's side, but then it backfired.
Exactly, it's always just one move. If I can play king g2, rook h1, then white starts attacking. But he keeps on checking me and going back so that I cannot get this move. But if I have rook h1, then it's very good for white. Yeah, but it's a terrible line in terms of analyzing it. It's so complicated.
I see. So did you also have chance to follow the other games today, and what do you think happened in this round?
I was quite impressed by how MVL converted. I thought this was by far the most impressive game. Shakhriyar as well. I mean, these were Wesley and Anish don't lose every day. So that was quite impressive. And both games were nice. I mean, Maxime really managed to do a great job. So these for me were the most impressive games. Obviously, Aryan's performance also, to win in Armageddon is quite impressive. And I noticed that at some point when Magnus sacked this exchange, I saw that Aryan would get his counterattack, sort of queen e3 and maybe double rooks on the d file and get to d6. But he did it very impressively. I mean, in the end, he seems to have just taken on f5. I missed a lot in between, but there we are.
Yeah, I mean, it was the first time that he won the official game against Magnus, and of course he was very happy about it. Now that I think you have the same amount, yes, of points with Magnus once again, or what happened? I mean, he got 1 point, you got 1.5, and you are sharing, right? You are tied for the first place.
Aren't I half point behind him?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yes, you were half a point behind him, but now
No, I am half a point behind him.
Still, yeah.
I think I am half a point behind him. Yeah.
We'll check it.
Well, thank you for putting me in the joint lead, but it's not been the case for a thing. And by the way, even Topalov Wang Hao is a dramatic ending. So today was maybe the most interesting day in terms of content. Every single game was really hard fought and very interesting. And I think this Topalov must have missed a win in the rook ending. It looked so won.
Yeah, this was the case, of course, and actually, what Anish Giri pointed out yesterday in his interview that your speed actually again you speed up. He said like you were playing slowly, and then now you started to play very quickly. Do you feel this big change in your play?
Well, this is my natural thing. Since I was young, I like to play fast, but then I learnt that I have to control myself a bit. And it's obviously a balance. I mean, sometimes playing moves fast has also cost me in this tournament. So it's not always a good thing, but certainly left to my own devices, that's probably what I would do.
Thank you so much, Vishy, and all the best in the last decisive rounds.